Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. So we're up here on your roof, Mrs. Hill. We're just going to be basically pulling out this damaged shingle here. We're doing a test more so to see if this is going to be repairable or not. We do have 5 other ones to go through as well here, so we're going to expect to see similar things on the other ones if we see it here, or if we don't see it here. I do want to point out a couple things before I get started. We do have shingles marked C1 and C2. Also 1, 3, 2, and 4. These are shingles that are going to be manipulated throughout the repair. So we're kind of looking to see if these are negatively affected and what they look like afterwards. These control shingles are going to be shingles that are not touched during the repair, so we would expect them to look very similar to how they do now. Got a paintbrush here. We're going to have him zoom in here. As I kind of brush these, you can see there's nothing coming off these shingles. So I mean, at the end of the day, they're in very, very good condition as they are now. We should expect to see something like that afterwards. Going up here to control 1 and 2, same thing. So very, very good granule retention right now. This shingle's in great shape. So we're going to start by unsealing. This is our damaged shingle here. This is the edge, so we're going to have to unseal this. We're going to try to be as careful as possible when we do this, as to not cause damage to the shingle underneath here that might be stained. Alright, so that's unsealed. Now to pop the nails out of that, we're going to have to go and unseal these ones here. We are using the roof snake as well. It's preferred by a lot of people on these 3-tab shingles. It should help us make it so we don't have to damage potentially shingles when we go back. All right, now if this shingle is not nailed through with these nails here, the whole this one in, we won't have to unseal, or yeah, if it's not, we won't have to unseal these. But if it is, then we will have to go 1 row further here. So one thing, pulling right through this shingle here, the nail is. So that's, oop, there, it just pulled right through. I couldn't do the save it. Now I got the nail up. Alright, so that's one thing we do have to look out for, because if that continues to happen here, we might continue to see damage on these shingles going up that are supposed to stay on the roof. The other thing you can see here too is, you know, we're towards the bottom of the roof, so you know where that damage is. You know, it's going to cause a domino effect all the way up the roof if that were the case. So that last one I was able to pull this out from not even having to go underneath, but yeah, that one I saved. I was able to not pull through on that one. Should have one more on the end. That one pulled right through. Not right through, I just wasn't able to save it. So again, 2 for 4 there on pull throughs. Now, if this is not nailed through there, it should come right out. If it is, we'll have to go 1 more row. Looking like 1 more row there. So we go up here. Start here on this corner. Shingle's not wanting to cooperate great there. Let's try to come this other way here. There it goes. about that seal there. It did not want to come nicely. Come through or come out nice how we needed to. I was able to save that one, so we're 2 for 2 there. It's good. So I got that one out too. So it's looking like the nails thing is something we can maybe overcome throughout this repair process. One thing I am noticing while I'm getting them out here, there is quite a bit of material transfer on these shingles. So that means where this shingle is sealed down, you know, that portion of the shingle and that seal is basically ripping part of either this top shingle or the bottom shingle as it's breaking the seal. So ultimately that's never going to seal properly again. Have you come get a close up here on this material transfer. This shingle now that, you know, wasn't not supposed to be replaced is never going to properly seal because you can see it's tore off down here right there. So we'll get some photos of that too, just to kind of show you and make sure that those are sent in as well for you, Mrs. Hill here. But now that, you know, we've got all the first part of this process is done, the shingles are unsealed and the nails that we need out are out, we should be able to pull this shingle out. Unless, what's holding this in here? One I didn't see maybe. This should come out over here, I think, unless it's being. Is it double nailed towards the top? Why is it so rigid? I think there is another nail there or something. Doesn't look like it's nailed, but it doesn't
want to come out for you?
Doesn't want to come out. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and stick this underneath and see if we can get it loose. It's almost like it's just really stuck down to what's underneath and it does not want to come up. It's starting to kind of loosen up a little bit. We're not trying to have to do anything like this, but without doing this, there's no way that this shingle is going to come out to be replaced here. So you gotta have to gently kind of work it out as to not affect any of these other ones around it. Try to not fall off the roof while we're at it. So, we're almost there. That's strange. Sticking down. Alright. Hopefully that'll slide out for us here now.